Hi, guys. Now, I am afraid of getting another job. And to be honest, you might think that sounds crazy. Like, whoa, why is this kid saying he's afraid of getting another job? Well, once you get a job, you basically put yourself in a position where you can get fired for or terminated for any little thing that happens. You do any little one thing wrong, you're fired. So you let somebody control your time and you let somebody control when you want to come in, when you want to leave. And if it doesn't fit with your life, then guess what? They don't care about what you got going on. They only care what they got going on. So therefore, that's one reason why I'm afraid of getting another job. Two is when I do get a job, it's like I don't want to get a job where I feel as if I'm not satisfied at the work that I'm doing, because if I'm not satisfied at the work that I'm doing, then it's going to make me hate the job. And when you hate your job to the point where you're stuck there and you feel as if there's no other way out, then you are going to not save money, as in you're going to end up buying stuff that you know you don't want, you know you don't need, but buying something, the feeling, that dopamine feeling of you buying something after you get paid makes you want to work at that job, even though you hate it. But it's almost like a coping mechanism. You buy something you like so that it makes you happy. But if you don't have the money to buy what you like, then that makes you even sad. So therefore, you working at your job to be able to buy the things that you want keeps you at a job that you hate, and you just end up staying there and you hate it. It stresses you out. It even gets you depressed, and you know you can't leave because there is no other place for you to go. So to cope with you staying at a job you hate, you end up buying things that you like. And I don't want to rush into getting another job, because I feel like if I just chase my dreams and do something that I'm passionate about and I can maybe inspire somebody to chase their dreams as well, then I can say, oh, wow, I'm giving such a positive impact in the world to the point where I'm serving somebody. And now I can reap that benefit whenever it's given time is supposed to be for me. But if I'm just working, then guess what? I'm not serving a purpose. I'm just working for money. I'm working for a paycheck that just sits in my bank account. And when it's ready to be spent, it is spent. And when you work a job, it's like the most, when you're spending money, like you are spending more than what the job pays you per day. Like there's no job that's going to pay you $200, $300 a day if you're working minimum wage. They're only going to pay you maybe $100 or maybe 150 the most, but you're not going to make $200 a day unless you're working two, three jobs. And it's like, you need your body. You can't be able to work two, three jobs and expect for you to still have your health still in check, because you're going to be standing for 16 hours out of your day working. You might be overworking one job, and then the other job you might be even working even more. So you're just doing all this and you have no sense of who you are, because you're just working, working, working nonstop. And you're chasing the money, you're chasing the paycheck, and then you lose sight of the more important things, which is you, your health. So therefore, I don't want to just rush into a job. And I've had so many jobs in my life. I had about 23 jobs in my whole entire life. And it's like, I don't want the number to keep on increasing, because it's just like, I'm a job hopper. Like, I don't have a good resume anyway, because I have all these jobs, and it's like somebody's gonna look at my resume and say, "Wow, this guy has so many jobs. I'm not gonna hire him because he keeps going from job to job, job to job, and he's not a trustworthy worker." But yet, I am a good worker. It's just that life happens, and it just doesn't work out the way I want it to, and things just happen. But somebody's gonna judge the book before they even get to know me because of my resume. And it's just like you have to just do something that you love to do in life. Like that's why I'm trying out to do my passion. It's the only thing is I'm not getting paid for it. That's the only problem. But the impact that I spread pays me with love. It pays me with passion. The more I help somebody else out, the more passion I get from that. But if I'm just working a job that does not really satisfy me, the only thing that satisfies me is the money that I get. It helps me be able to do the things that I want to do in the near future. So it's like, if I could just find somebody to pay me for the passion that I do, then that would be a win-win, because then I don't have to struggle at a job that serves no purpose for me. Because you have to really think, like, your life is only one shot at your life. So therefore, you wasting your hard-earned time that you cannot get back for a place that already is built up to the standard that they are built up. And now you have to build yourself up as well. If you're just constantly building somebody else's dream, then you're gonna end up forgetting about yours because you're just chasing the small little pennies paycheck that you're gonna get. And living in that paycheck to paycheck mindset cycle is like, it's the worst that you could do. Like, once you're trapped in that paycheck to paycheck, you're not going to be able to get out, because the moment that you get out, you're going to be so stressed to get right back in it. So therefore, that's why I'm kind of scared to go back into the workforce, because I don't want to get a job that's either lower than what I was getting before. I want to get a job that pays a lot higher. And if I can't find a job that pays a lot higher than what I was getting before, then I'm not going to work, because I know my value, I know my worth. Yes, it's a struggle with bills and stuff, but I feel as if I'm doing something that is positive and is changing the world, you know, even if it's not a big impact, at least I'm doing something. Like, at least I'm moving the needle. Most people are not going to think about a dream to chase right now, because their life is so messed up with a lot of things. They're too worried about bills, they're too worried about life living. They want to do things, they want to buy things, but in reality, if we just take like 2 hours out of our day and just jot down what we want and figure out how to open our life and open new opportunities in our vision that we never seen before, then guess what? We can live a better life, we can be happier. But if we're just working nonstop, you know we get distracted by money before we even focus on our dreams. And the money that you are getting up front is not enough for you to survive. So therefore, stop and think, like, the risk that you're going to take to chase your dream and fulfill your life would fill you a lot better than the instant gratification that you're getting now. Most people are not willing to wait 18, 20 years, 23 years for their dreams to come true. And that's why people, they just follow whatever everybody else is doing. And that's why I'm kind of scared to just get a job, because I want a job where I'm satisfied, I'm happy. I'm tired of being miserable. I'm tired of working paycheck to paycheck. And I'm tired of bosses are getting paid a lot more than me, but yet they're doing less and less work. They only do work when things go wrong, but yet they don't care about you. They only care enough for them not to get in trouble. So therefore, instead of you just glorifying money all day, yeah, you need money to survive, but you have to have a freedom number in mind, to the point where I'm not gonna work anymore because I have this already set up. Like, because people are just gonna keep on chasing money, keep on chasing money, and guess what? Once they chase the money, once they get it, guess what? Their life is over. So you spent all this time chasing money, but yet you don't have a life that you can look back and reflect, like, oh, what great things happened to you, what fulfilled you, what made you happy. You don't even know, because all you did was just chase money. You clocked in for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. You did over your time. You did your work grind, 9 to 5. You tried to climb the corporate ladder. And what did you get out of it? All you got was vacation time and extra money. You got extra stress. Like, it doesn't add up sometimes, but I feel like if you just chase your dreams, then your life really adds up. Like, you might not see the money instantly right now, but 10 to 20 years, when your dream actually comes true, you'll feel relieved. Like, all that baggage that was on you will literally drop. So always have a dream to chase. Never just jump into getting money, because if you do, then you're going to end up missing out on life. And don't miss out on life, because life is meant for you to live it. And don't just be here to exist, be here to actually feel the fresh air that's in your new life, because you took it upon yourself to take that risk and change your life the way you wanted to. And you made the image in your mind and you made it into reality. And not everybody could do that, but if you did that, then you deserve your props, because you've been working hard every single day and you got this. Let's go. But I hope this message helped you out today. If it did, please leave a like, comment, share on this video, hit the subscribe button, send this to a friend, and thank you and have a good one. Let's go.